television the best. I like television best. Uh, I think so. There are many nowadays information show in many media such as newspaper, radio, televisions, and the internet. Um, and I think the television shows the information the most exactly, because it the information will be certified as true when public on the TV. However, on the internet, it maybe not. The information maybe doesn't isn't be verified. So I think television shows the exact information than other media.
Very good. Great. Thank you. And nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So,
And next we have, is it Ku?
Yes. Hello, teacher, and hello, everyone. My name is Kup. I'm 36 years old. Yeah, I am an accountant. Sorry. I live in Ho Chi Minh City. Nice to meet you all. Yeah. Personally, I like radio and internet because it it helps me to get more information on the world. It provides a lot of necessary information that I think I need to know it in my life. Yeah. Uh, the second reason because I don't have much time to watch the television or newspaper when on the way I go to work on car. I always listen the radio, and sometimes internet. I have checked out at work. I look I I look through some information from the internet. That's all from me.
Of course. Perfect. Great. Thank you. And nice to meet you. And next we have Min.
Yeah. Hello, teacher and everybody. My name is Min. I'm 24 years old and I live in work in Ho Chi Minh City. Nice to meet you, teacher and everybody. Yeah, I think the internet. I will. I like best because it's comfortable and I think I can use it whenever I want and I can use it um, anywhere. I think so.
Yes. Yeah, perfect. Easy to access. Good. Thank you and nice to meet you. And next we have Hong.
Hello, teacher, and hello, everyone in class. My name is Hong. I'm from Hanoi. So nice to meet all of you. Okay, well, the questions. Okay, I like television the best. And the reason is despite the fact that the internet is the easiest way to accept news, and it's quite convenient because I can do it anywhere with my smartphone. But I prefer televisions because you know, I think television is the just full source of news. There are lots of news in the internet, but something is wrong, something is right, and sometimes we don't know which ones we should trust. And when I watch the news on television, I can spend time with my family. So it just means a lot to me. Just not just about the news, but the time to spend with my family. And so I still prefer television. So thank you.
That's very nice. Great, thank you, and nice to meet you as well. And next, Kia.
Yes, hello teacher and hello everyone. My name is Kian. I'm living in Haiphong City. And now with the question today, which new media do you like best and why? I think I like newspaper and television. Because of because newspaper television can give me a lot of news of the days. Um, by the television, I can update the news of the day by hour, and through the television, I can hear, can see, and can read all the news of the days. And the reason I like newspaper because newspaper I can easy to bring to everyone and to everywhere. And I also can read newspaper when I resting. Yes, and besides that, I also can get a lot of information about the other the other the other field, for example, economy and education, the politics, and something like that. And that's all.
Perfect. Perfect, thank you, and nice to meet you.
That's nice to meet you.
Lastly, we have Duong.
Yes, hello teachers, hello class. I'm Jung and I'm 21. I'm an architecture student and I live in Hanoi. So my favorite news media is the internet because obviously you would know everything thanks to the internet. The new are serve and update every second, and you can read e-newspaper. You can watch TV. You can listen to the radio on the internet, and you can also see other people's opinions or comment about the news. So you couldn't see the news in one side. That's my opinion.
Absolutely. Very true. Thank you, and nice to meet you. Okay, good. Really great answers from everyone. So let's get started. Okay, so again, I'll have each of you answer the following question. But I know newspapers, they have the First Amendment, and they can tell any lie knowing it's a lie. So what do you think that this quote means? And Jung, could we start with you?
Sorry, I don't actually understand.
Sure. So let me help a little bit. So the First Amendment is freedom of speech. So it means that you are allowed to say whatever you would like. So does that help a little bit?
Yes, so I think this quote talk about the nowadays newspaper they are have too much permission to much ability to tell anything they want, even if it's true or not.
Good, thank you. Next, Ian, what do you think that this quote means?
I'm thinking you can next the other person.
Sure. Do you want me to come back?
Yeah.
Sure, no problem. What do you think this quote means?
Okay. I think this quote is criticize the journalists because they know that they have freedom of speech, so they can speak or they can write whatever they want in their newspapers. But sometimes the truth, what they write is not the truth, and it is covered. And they are manipulated by maybe someone who is powerful enough to to let them do that. And but the reader who read their newspaper, they don't know that what they read in the newspaper is not true. And so I think it's like they shouldn't do it because the reader trusts the newspaper and they seek for the news in the newspaper, and they deserve to to receive the truth. So I think these are the quote of news.
Absolutely. Exactly. Great. Thank you. And Min, what do you think this quote means?
Yeah, I think the journalists today usually talk lie everything. So it's necessary for our to critical up new in the internet or the newspaper. I think so.
Yeah, absolutely. Great. Thank you. And Tooth? What do you
To be
think?
honest, yeah, to be honest, I'm not so sure the statement means, but anyway, I try it. Yeah,
Sure.
what I'm thinking. Yeah. Personally, I think the statement means First Amendment newspapers are First Amendment. That's why most of the journalists have a right to say anything about their thinking, their opinion, when they observe something in our life. Yeah. However, it's still controlled by the government, like in Vietnam. Yeah. The journalists cannot say anything what they are seeing. It's still controlled by our my government.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes, this information from the newspaper is not correct or not perfect, because we cannot check the real information.
Right.
That's my opinion. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I don't know that much.
No, I think that's perfect. I understand and I agree. Even with even without freedom of speech, you still may have news that's not true. So it just really all depends. Good, very good, thank you. And next, Thuy, what do you think?
Yes, to be honest, I also don't understand much about this quote. However, in my opinion, I think nowadays a newspaper has their power. They have freedom to speak anything they see, anything they observe, and anything they collect in current life. However, maybe sometimes they doesn't show the true information. And I think it's not good. It's not good. I also think should be controlled by the government. And they also have the rule to show the exact information to the public. I think so. I'm sorry.
No, that's very good as well. I think you all understand the quote more than you think you do. So that's perfect. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
And Ian, do you have anything to add?
Yes. I'm just thinking about the quote, and I just understand the meaning clearly. I think this quote mean people don't discuss about the newspaper, because newspaper always tell lies. And as a person, I can see that on some of information in the newspaper are not verified, and just a lot, just a little of just a small percentage information are correct, and that's the only cover a small proportion, and that's make that's make the behavior of the reader don't believe about the newspaper information. That's all.
Right. Yeah, definitely. I agree. Good. Thank you.
Yeah.
Good. So I know the quote was a little confusing, but you all did a wonderful job of explaining what it meant to you and how you understood it. So very good. Let's move on to vocabulary. So first, I'm going to say each word, and I would like you all to repeat the words after me, please. So our first word is tabloid.
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 Publish.
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 Politics.
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 Politics. Politics.
Demonstration.
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 Arrest.
Arrest.
Rest.
Arrest.
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 Protest.
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 Good, good. A lot of you sound very good. So then I would like each of you to please define the word and then use the word in a sentence. So, Min, could we start with you, please? Min?
Yeah, yes. I chose politics.
Politics.
It's this means everything about government.
Perfect. Everything about the government. Very good. And your sentence?
Yeah. I think we should avoid talking the government.
So if we use politics, let's change the word government to politics.
Politics, not government.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
I think, no problem. I think we should avoid talking about politics.
Yes.
Perfect. Very good. Thank you. And next, Hong, could you choose a word?
Okay. I choose tabloid.
Tabloid, yes.
Yeah, tabloid. Tabloid is a kind of newspaper, but it just focus on maybe private life of celebrities, and sometimes they make up stories to attract attention. But it's not true. It's just
Yeah.
it's unreal.
Yeah. Very good. So newspaper focuses on pop culture and
Yes.
sometimes not true. Perfect.
Okay, and here is my sentence. We shouldn't believe in tabloid.
Great. So we shouldn't believe in tabloids.
Yes.
Very good. Thank you. And cool. Can we have you choose the next word?
I choose the number 6. The protect.
Protest.
Sorry. Protest means
Protest.
a statement, action, expression, disapproval.
Good. So showing disapproval of something, good. In like an action or saying or expression. Yes, very good. In your sentence?
My sentence is, I think the journalist should be protected by the authorities.
So I think the journalist should be
The journalist should be protected by the authority. Excuse me, the is make sense, teacher.
So think the word you're using is maybe protect.
Yes.
Protect.
Yeah.
And so what protect means is to like keep something safe. Yeah. So that would make sense. But protest means to disagree with something. So if you disagree, you are protesting.
Sorry, teacher, could you say it again, please?
Sure. So to protest means to disagree.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. And so how could we make a sentence to show maybe that the journalists are disagreeing? Could we say that I think the journalists should protest the authorities?
Yeah. Okay, that's right. Yeah.
Good. So I think the journalists should protest the authorities, so that means they would be disagreeing. Yeah. Do you understand, or do you have any questions about that?
Got it now. Thank you.
Very good, thank you. And next we have Hien, please.
Yes, I choose arrest.
Arrest.
Yes. Arrest it means when people get something illegal and they will be keep in isolated area to protect the other person.
Good, yeah. So when someone does something illegal,
Yeah.
they are taken to the police station.
Yes, and they will keep in a police station.
Good.
And my sentence is police has had arrested a group of people in a drug transaction for 2 days.
So people or police have arrested a group of people
in drug transaction.
I'm sorry.
For 2 days.
Could you type in the chat box for me, please?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, thank you. So police had, and we'll have to change arrest to arrested to make it past tense. So police had arrested a group of people in a drug transaction for 2 days. Very good. We'll just change arrest to arrested, and perfect. Thank you. And next, Tui, please.
Yes, I choose the word not demonstration.
Demonstration.
Demonstration. Uh, Demonstration means the act process of providing evidence for or showing the truth of something.
Good. So, an act of getting people together, showing the truth of
Yes,
something.
yes.
Good.
Yes,
And your
my sentence is there are some demonstration to the journalist. Sorry, to the newspaper, which show the uh, lies information.
good. So you could say there are some demonstrations against
Yes,
against the newspaper, which show the lies
the lie.
they tell.
Yes, the newspaper. Okay, thank you. I understand. Yes, thank you,
Good.
teacher.
Thank you. Good. And lastly, Duong, please.
Yes. To tabloid. Tabloid is a kind of newspaper having half the size of the standard one.
True. But actually, our last word we have is publish. Could you define publish, please?
Yes. Public is in prepare and supply for books or journals for public sale.
Good. So supply books or journals for public sale. Great. And your sentence, please?
The sentence is I will publish a story of my life to get.
I didn't hear the end, but you said I will publish a story of my life to
Money.
earn money. Perfect. Very good. Thank you. Right. So let's move right along to phrases and idioms. So our first phrase says call off, and this means to cancel something. So if I made plans with my friend, but I decided that I could not go, I would call off those plans. And our next idiom is be bad news for somebody or something. And this is likely to cause problems. So if it's bad news, it's not good, right? So if it's be good news for somebody or something, it is likely to be helpful. So it's good news. And since we're actually already running a little short on time, I'm not going to do sentences today, but does everyone understand these phrases and idioms, or are there any questions? But I think all three are pretty simple. So let's move on to grammar, okay? So our grammar today The structure is pretty simple. You are going to have your subject. You will use has or have. And if your subject is singular, you will use have. If your subject is plural, meaning more than one, use has, or have, excuse me. Okay, and then you will use just or already, and your past participle. And past participle is just the past tense form of the verb. So usually you add ed plus your object. Okay. I want each of you to choose one of the given prompts and then make a sentence like the example. The strike has just been called off. So first, can we start with Duong, please?
Yes, I choose number 4. The scientists have just tried the gene that causes asthma.
Good. So the scientists have just found the gene that causes asthma. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Good. And so you change find to found to make it past tense.
Yes. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you. And next we have Tui, please.
Yes, I choose the number 1. The terrorist has already been questioned by the police.
Good. So again, you changed questioned or changed question to question.
Yes, yes.
Added ed and made it past participle. Very good. And next, could we have Ku?
Yes. Yeah. My sentence is 3 men who was killed a person last week had just been arrested by the police.
Good. So 3 men who killed a person have just been arrested by the police. And you'll want to use have because 3 men is plural. So 3 men who killed a person have just been arrested.
Thank you. Yeah.
And next, Tian.
Yes. I choose number 2. The speaker has already has already
Do you want a little help?
yes.
Good. So you said the strike has already, and then we'll want to change last to the past participle. So change last to past tense.
But there are something in between already and last.
I'm sorry?
No, I think there's something in between already and last. The words already and last.
You don't need to add anything, actually.
I can ask anything. Imagine.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
you can say the strike has already lasted 3 weeks. That's just fine.
Yes, I just thought I must have to use the three idiom so in the last. Yes. Yes. The sticker has already get a newborn last 3 weeks.
And so make sure to change last to lasted. You add ed.
Got a newborn.
Add ed to make past tense. Yeah. Do you understand?
Yes. The sticker has already made a newborn last 3 weeks.
Lasted.
Last 3 weeks.
Lasted. Good.
That's
Thank
right.
you. And next, Hong, please.
Okay, the last one, and so I will make a very simple sentence. Yes, the Prime Minister had just arrived.
Good. So the Prime Minister had just arrived.
Yes.
So again, yes, add ed to your verb, and you use had because your subject is singular. Good.
Okay.
And Min, do we have you go yet?
Yeah. I have already lost a key.
Can you repeat one more time? Sorry.
Yes, I have already lost my key.
So I have already lost a key. Yes?
Yes.
Perfect. Good. And so you change, so lost is the past tense form. And Min, to answer your question, yes, this is a form of present perfect tense using the have and the has and the past participle. So very good. Thank you. Okay. Any questions before we move on? Okay, good job, everyone. All right, and so we are quickly running out of time, but I want everyone to have the opportunity to speak. So let's try to do just 1 minute conversation today, please, okay? So you'll work with a partner and answer the following question. Do you think that news is necessary? And in your opinion, can news influence the way people see it? Okay. So could we start with Min and Hong, please?
Okay. Hello, Min.
Hello, Hong. Nice to meet you.
Okay, it's nice to meet you too. So, do you think that news is necessary, and why not?
I think the news very important and necessary for our today because I think we can update the information and everything every day in the newspaper and internet and I think we can know everything around our life, and I think it's very I uh, useful with our and you. About you?
Okay. Yes. Yes, I totally agree with you. You know, news is very necessary because it influence our life. You know, like because thanks to watching to television, and I know that the gasoline is about to go up, and then I can prepare myself for it. And you know, and every day I watch the weather postcard on TV, and then I can, you know, remember to bring umbrella or raincoat with me when I go to work. And it's just simple things that news can bring to us, that we can benefit us in daily life, and it's more than that. But I think it's very, you know, it's very useful to watch the news every day. So, and you know, in your opinion, can news influence the way people behave? Me?
Yes. Yeah. I think uh, I think it can impact to the our behavior, because I think the information I think the journalists can lie with the other people, so they can believe, but a lot of people believe it, so it can impact to the people behavior.
Okay, so you talk about the downside of news. It's like sometimes journalists, they cover the truth and they change the stories. But I
Yes.
want to mention about the good side of news. You know, like when they report that there's a natural disaster happened in the middle of area of Vietnam, and most people get injured or get lost or damaged. So I think we can gather together and devote something and send to them. Like, I think it's very good, because thanks to the news, we can know that people are in trouble, so we can help. Uh, and so I think, yes, of course, news can influence us in the good way or the bad way. It just depends on what news we listen to every day. So, yeah.
Good. Good. I don't want to have to stop you, but I want to make sure everyone can talk. We're running out of time. But
Yeah, I
very
know.
good, Han and Min, great points. I think you had some good ideas and good pronunciation as well. So thank you. Good job. And next we have Ian and who, please?
Hi.
Hello. How are you today?
Yeah. Yes. I'm well. Thanks.
Okay. Now we will start about the question. Do you think that news is necessary? Why or why not?
Yeah. I think it's necessary. It's really necessary in our life. The reason I think we should need to know all the information on the world, and especially in our society. I mean that in Vietnam, we should to know all the information about our society activities. Yeah. Uh, and there are a lot of way we can get the news, like radio, internet, television, and newspaper. It depends on you. It depends on each person. For me, I always listen radio and internet. Yeah.
Yes, okay, I agree with you. Yeah.
And could do you have any ideas about it? Please let me know. Yeah.
Yes, of course. I think I also agree with you. The new is necessary for people, and the new can teach our mm, keep our a lot of information. The lots of valuable information, and sometimes I think news can influence the behavior of people, of these people. I, as you know, when one person gets a bad news or good news, that news can influence to thinking of that person. Maybe it's the positive thinking, maybe it's negative thinking. So
Yes.
if that news is good news, it's of course it can influence the people. Maybe it's a good and they maybe can feel very happy and something like that. But in contrast to if the if the news is a bad news, it can make the people lead to the best track, best way. Maybe can give the people um, become a bad person. And besides that, I think a new roles in important have important roles in our lives. For example, in one transaction, um, if we can get good information or good news, it can make success. It can help the people get success, and if we get not enough information, it can make
Yes.
our to uh, to
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yes,
Okay, I got it.
yes, yeah,
I totally agree with your ideas.
yeah,
Just kindly remind you, when you read some news from the internet or newspaper, please make sure that we no need to believe on them. We should check the information when we got it. That's one I would like to say with you, because sometimes it's very dangerous to us when we totally believe on that. Yeah.
yes,
Okay, thank you.
Good. All right. Thank you, ladies. Very good. Again, great conversation. Really good pronunciation from both of you. Very good. Thank you. Okay. So lastly, really quick, Tui and Tuang, please.
Hello, Jung.
So do you think that news is necessary?
I think nowadays news is very necessary. Without news, I think we can live without any news a day. Um, News can bring information to for us to in order for us to behave with everything who everything is happening in our life. For example, news on weather, news on economies, economics. I think everything news is very important for our life today. Do you think so?
Yes, I strongly agree with you. The news can show us every events and stories which happen on this planet and especially happen around you, and they can provide a lot of information knowledge which you can use in your life. So news can influence the way people behave, right?
Yes, of course. Yes. I think there are many examples in our life. Positive. Sorry. For example, negative news can bring many negative costs in life. Some people come to suicide when there are many bad news published on the internet. However, positive news can bring happiness and bring many uh, positive thinking to people. Do you think so?
So what about bad news?
Mm,
They
bad
have
news.
the negative thinking.
Yes, of course. For example, there are many people who suicide. Suicide. When their news published on the internet. Maybe I don't know the words. I don't know the word.
Yes. So in my opinion, I think good news with the good news, people will have